Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Walking the Talk. My name is Kwame. Um, I want to say thank you to all of you that liked the page and followed and shared. I really enjoy your comments. And today's topic is nothing grows in a comfort zone. And why did I even choose this topic? Most of us, um, when we do a lot of research, we end up finding stuff. So I've been looking around. Um, about comfort zone because everyone keeps saying the same cliche, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your comfort zone. I'm like, what do I do to get out of that comfort zone? So um, I gathered a few stuff. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to dive into comfort zone, what it is, and then why we need to get out of comfort zone. So yep, let's just dive right into it. So since we're comparing um, growth to comfort zone, I would like to do a little comparison with, we're just going to do a little bit of, um, um, oh, they say my network is not good. Let's see. Okay. Uh, okay. I hope it's better now. Um, so let's just talk about comfort zone. So I'm going to compare a seed to comfort zone and how we can learn from it. So usually seeds, um, I'm just going to use corn or maize, as some of us call it, as a typical example. So a fully grown seed, a corn seed, is usually dry and it thrives in a dry weather condition, dry and cool, like warmish, and that's where they thrive. And this is like their comfort zone. But when you look at it, we want them to grow, so we put them in an uncomfortable zone. So a typical seed has a few parts. They have the outer shell, which is the seed coat, and they have the stored food, which is there's food inside the coat, the seed itself. And then we have other parts that become stuff like the radicle and then the plumule. The plumule becomes the leaves and then the branches. The radicle goes down to become the roots. Okay. And they are all inside the fruit or the seed. They are all inside it. They are protected by the seed coat. Now, what breaks this seed coat is usually warmth, like water and a little bit of heat. It breaks it, and then all the inside contents start coming out, and then we see germination. So we put seeds in their uncomfortable position on comfortable zone, uncomfortable zone, and then they start growing. And that's exactly what happens to us. Now we usually are stuck in comfort zones, and I'm not talking about the comfort zone that we really want to be, so that we don't get hurt or something. Like some people get into some comfortable zones to relax, to rest from maybe some labor or whatever it is. This comfort zone I'm talking about is the one that you know that you are supposed to get out of and become better. You're not growing because you are in that comfort zone. You want to grow, you want to be better than what you are, but you can't seem to find your way out of that comfort zone. So the comfort zone can be the place where you live. You know you're not supposed to live in that place, or that place is risky, or it's not a good place for you. You've been there for too long and you're too familiar with those places, that place, and then you don't want to move. It could be food that you're familiar with. You eat a particular food all the time and you won't try any other food. It could be music, your work. You can be working in a particular place. You know that place is it's a bad place for you. You're not supposed to be there. You should be out of that place since yesterday, but you're there because there's some comfort you get over there, or you get this and that over there, so you're not really willing to progress. It could be education. Maybe you just got out of high school and you're tired of school and you don't want to progress. You know you need that extra education to get the amount of money you want or the knowledge you want. But because you're comfortable with not learning further, you're stuck in that comfort zone. It could be anything. Some people play some games and they're stuck with that kind of game. Like for me, I was stuck with soccer. I played soccer, football all the time, and I hated basketball or other games. Some of them looked like so annoying to me, but I had to get out of that comfort zone and then be in the shoes of people playing other sports, and I was like, whoa, this is so much fun. Okay, my comfort zone is speaking English in my room, or not English, even Twi. I like speaking Twi in my room or to my family members. Getting out of my comfort zone is speaking English in a camera to the whole world, for everyone to see me and criticize my pronunciations, my accent, and whatever, even my thoughts. This is really out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it because I need it, and I need to share this thought with everyone. Now, so comfort zone is usually a place or surrounding a mental status where you feel comfortable, you are in control of everything. So mind you, before you got to this point of you are in control of everything, you were in an uncomfortable position and you had to work your way here. And now you're stuck here because you're comfortable. Now everything that you did brought you here. Now you need to move a step ahead. Get out of this small box and then put yourself out there. So there are a few things, I'll say 3 things that contribute to you being in that comfort zone, and then the reason why you cannot get out. The first thing is fear. So some of us have fear from the past. Some of us have fear for the future. So we don't seem to. It's like fear catches you, and then you're done. Okay, phobias of so many things can keep you in that comfort zone. So some people have PTSD from some past experiences. Some people have that fear that they might not be able to accomplish what they think they see. Oh, this belongs to this group of people. This belongs to this kind of people. I am not part of it, so I cannot achieve it. When you're in that mindset, you're usually in that comfort zone. So in your comfort zone, you do not progress. You do not improve. You do not retrograde or regress. You are just there. Usually for seeds, they lose a little bit of water because they've been there and evaporation sets in. But you do not progress in your comfort zone. And that's why we say nothing grows in a comfort zone. So the first thing is fear. You need to get rid of the fear, and then we're going to talk about how to get rid of that fear. Second thing is your mentality, your mindset. You need to have the growth mindset. You want to be that thing. You want to be it. You are part of that group. You are one of those people. You're not going to always refer to people, oh, these people are those kind of people, you know, the soccer players, oh, these people are the ones who always play. This guy is always fast and he can do it. Your mindset is a growth mindset, and this is what is going to take you out of that comfort zone. We all have comfort zones, and we all know that we need to get out of the comfort zone. I'm not going to tell you to get out of the comfort zone. I'm going to teach you how to get out of the comfort zone. The next thing is action. So when you're able to get rid of fear and then we're able to get into that right mindset, then you need to take action. And this is where most people are lacking, because they get into that mindset that, yes, I want to do it. I am equal to all those people. No one is better than me. I can do this. And then let's go do it. The person is slacking. And it's because of so many things that we look at. So these 3 things keep us in our comfort zone. So to get out of the comfort zone, there are a few things that we need to look at and then work on them. So the first thing that I want to talk about is, what are your boundaries? So do you have a seed coat when we're comparing to the corn or the maize seed, do you have a seed coat? Do you have walls or boundaries? Do you have things that you've said that you will never do? Like for me, I said that I will never speak English in public unless I am forced to. So with group presentations, when it's my turn and I have no way out, that's the only time I do it. And I'll be shaking, I'll feel uncomfortable for the whole day. I'll think about how people will be thinking. I'll be talking about my pronunciations and all that. It is so uncomfortable for me. So I always said that I will never ever speak in public. Like even if I'm given a chance, I don't want to. I don't want to dance in public. I will never sing in public. I don't have a good voice. These are the walls that we build. We build them mentally. Psychologically, we build some walls. We build some boundaries. I can never cross this thing. I will never do that. I can never do this. I will not do that because we think we cannot do it. So, when you're able to identify your boundaries, your walls, and the next thing you want to do is to look at all the things that make you uncomfortable. Mind you, you want to progress. And what makes you uncomfortable thinking about or wanting to do that thing that makes you progress? So first thing, write all of them down. Everything that you need to do to get out of the comfort zone. Anything that you want to accomplish. So define your boundaries. Define your walls. Whatever that you have said or whatever is in front of you. It can be friends. It can be family. It can be your level of education, can be your mindset. You put that wall there. I didn't. I have my own walls. You have yours. List those walls. And then you make a list of uncomfortable things. And next thing is you look at all your routines. So all the things that are comfortable. So you get up in the morning, or some people just roll off the bed in the morning. Maybe you want to change something. So maybe you want to get up and maybe do push-ups before you go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. Whatever. It's up to you. But you need to look at all your routines. Anything that you are comfortable with, that you do without thinking. You know every little next step. And that's what you need to think about. And the next thing you want to do is now get into that mindset of I want to do it. And it's all about believing in yourself. Believe that you can do it. Whatever you plan to do is because you have a chance. Whatever you think you want to do, because you have at least 20% chance that you can do it. So use that 20% and then go ahead with it. Believe in yourself. If you think you need to speak in public, that means you have that chance. You have a 20% chance that you can speak in public. So work on the others and then you can get there. So believing in yourself, you don't ever look down on yourself. I think I talked about this in the previous video. You do not ever look down on yourself. I talked about it in commanding your surroundings or commanding your space. And the next thing you want to do is that you do not overthink. Don't ever overthink it. Every little goal that you set starts with a step. The very first step. The very first goal. I talked about setting goals. When you set goals, you set long-term goals, and then you set short-term goals. So what will be the first step? And that will be a short-term goal. Maybe write stuff down. Maybe be in a mindset. Talk to someone about it. You do not ever overthink it. Whatever people are doing is nothing serious. Whatever you want to do is not too bad. It's just that you're not in that mentality. You're not in that frame of doing it. And next thing that you want to do, and this is very important, is to show up. So be ready. Whatever it is, show up. Be ready to do something. So you work with the fear that you have, and then you improve on the fear. Don't ever overthink it. Show up. If you are supposed to change something or go for something better in your life, just be ready for it. Show up. Okay? It's like some people will say in the Christian world, Lord, I'm available. Use me. So, yeah, that's one of it. So show up for whatever you need to progress for. Getting out of that comfort zone is also getting out of bed, getting out of the couch, getting out of your mental status, the way you think. And the next thing that I want to talk about is reflect on your motivation. So whatever is motivating you, what is the end goal? What do you want to reach? What do you want to achieve? Why do you want this? Reflect on the end product and then use that thing to make that change. We always say that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So you think about the initial step, but you also think about the end goal. What do you want to earn? What do you want to get at the end of it? So whatever comfort zone you are in, and think about, if you get out of it, what would you gain? Okay. And then next thing, I already talked about it. You can go look at it in the previous videos, is setting goals. So you write you down your goals, short-term goals, long-term goals. And I recommend that you use the SMART method to set your goals. You set good goals, you implement them, you get great results. And next thing that you need is to shift your identity. Now, this one is a little tricky, and let's talk about this. So in everything that you want to achieve in life, you need a particular personality or identity for it. So let's say I just got out of high school and I want to go to college. Now I need to get into that mindset of going to college, but I also need to be a different personality. I want to start going to the gym. I need to be in that personality that I want to go to the gym. I cannot go to the gym with straight dress and then all that. If I sweat in those straight dress, it will look awkward. And mind you, people go to the gym with particular kind of dressing. If you want to be maybe an MC, you don't go to do your MC job with flip-flops and maybe shorts, unless maybe it is required. But usually they look good. You be a different personality for whatever you want to do. So get in that mindset of being a different personality or shifting your identity to meet that goal. And the next thing is that you build your confidence. So most of the things that put fear in us and keeps us in that comfort zone is because we are not qualified for the next step. So you're not qualified to become maybe the next boss, and someone else is coming for that position, and you're comfortable with being the follower or the underdog, whatever it is. You don't want to go to school because you didn't pass something, and then you're comfortable with that low grade, and then you get yourself in there. Get out of that comfort zone. Get confidence. Whatever it takes to get you into that position of getting out of that comfort zone. Usually it's low self-esteem that keeps us in comfort zone. You don't want people to see you. You don't want people to criticize you. You don't want people to give you advice because it breaks your shell. Build your own confidence by breaking yourself. When people give you feedback, it's helping you to build your own confidence. If you have to take online courses, if you have to learn different trades, if you have to start learning from scratch, do it and then build that confidence. And next thing that I would like to talk about is that this time you need to start taking that little step. Taking baby steps is very important in getting out of that comfort zone. Now, if you get out of that comfort zone too fast, you might end up in a danger zone, and which is where you become overwhelmed with your surrounding, what you're doing, and then you can revert back into the comfort zone. So take baby steps. Take note of your steps. Take note of your progress. Take baby steps. Get out of the comfort zone slowly. Give yourself time. And this ties back to setting goals. You need to set goals for all the baby steps that you take. You do not do anything abruptly. You will get overwhelmed. And the last thing that I want to share with you is that surround yourself with positive people. So a support group that will keep pushing you, will give you good feedback, will support you in everything that you do. That's what you need. Make sure that you surround yourself with good people. If people give you feedback that hurts you, but you know it is honest, that's what you need. Some people will keep you in your comfort zone. Some people are comfortable with drinking all day, all night, and it's killing their liver. But there are people in their lives who will make sure that they stay in that comfort zone. If you want to be out of that comfort zone, you surround yourself with people that will help you get out of the comfort zone. Usually people that are ahead of you. And then when you go up, you can pull people up. We always aim high. We always look up. Get people who will be willing to help you get out of that comfort zone. And then we'll be out of the comfort zone. Now, let me know if this works for you. I'm working on it, as you can see, and it's helping me. I'm able to get out of my shell. I'm able to feel a little uncomfortable, and I know I'm seeing progress. Follow this and let me know if it works for you. Let me know the various comfort zones that people have, and then we'll start working on it. I know that comfort zones exist and that there are steps that we can follow to get out of it. Build your mentality, your mindset. Start taking action and then try to get rid of fear. And there are ways, very good ways of getting out of fear, is to make sure that you are in that position. When you are the right person for whatever it is, fear is reduced or diminished a little bit. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I have a lot of exciting stuff coming. And then stay safe. Get in that mindset, the progress mindset, so that we can build and change things around us. Thank you. See you. Bye.